So many things make people today celebrate Anitah's condition. Why? Because of the way she made them feel. While she was Speaker of Parliament, a member of Parliament, Honorable Segirinya, Muhammad Segirinya, was in prison and ended up dying in prison without Anitah Among raising a single comment in Parliament and demanding for his release. That is just one of the worst cases right beneath her nose that you cannot begin to imagine or Anitah Among's condition, a blood clot. Let me speak about that. Okay? A blood clot. I am not a doctor. Okay? But I work in the medical field very often, extremely often. I know about blood clots.
Alright, obunkenke n'okutya kweyongeredde ddala eri mu maka g'omukulu mu Magogo. Embeera ya Anitah Among tenaba kubanga yeteerera oba tenaba kubanga edda mu nteeko, wabula abaana ba Nuupu bakubira ddala bazinira waggulu nga bujjanzi, babukira waggulu ng'ejjanzi kubanga basanyufu olw'embeera Anitah Among gy'alimu. Lwaki ensonga ezo ze nkuleetedde ngenda kuba nzikumenyeramenyera wansi awo atanaba kubanga subscribinga akadde kakwate nkajje personalized okateekemu all video gyempera like ku speed y'amangu nnyo ebe ng'etambulira ddala etuuke ku buli omu eyandyetaaze okumanya kweno information naddala omuwagizi w'ekibiina ekya National Platform kotese ate n'ekibiina ekya NRM. Abaana ba NUP basanyufu olw'embeera Anitah Among gy'alimu, bagamba mbu ono ye yaviirako okufa kwa Muhammad Segirinya olw'ensonga nti mu obudde ye yali sipiika yalina obuyinza obugezaako okubanga butaasa Segirinya kotese ate ne Alina Sewanyana abali basibiddwa ku misango egy'ekijambiya. Ebyenkuleetedde ekituufu ekyo kiri nti ayina blood clot. Blood clot kyeki? Omukyala abikunnyonnyodde maaso awo, sagala mwatombe nga nkulwisawo wabula kansooke nkwewereko omukulu ono oba omukazi ono amanyikiddwa nga Lady Winnie akunnyonnyola kiki ekituufu ekiviirako Anitah Among okubanga obulamu bwe bukiririra ddala wansi obanga embeera gy'alimu eri bwetyo tesanyusizaako ddala. Kale sagala mbe nga nkulwisawo wabula kansooke nkuteereyo abantu bano obawulirize.
Anitah Among's condition, a blood clot. Let me speak about that. Okay? A blood clot. I am not a doctor. Okay? But I work in the medical field very often, extremely often. I know about blood clots. Today I saw a picture where Anitah is plugged. She has an oxygen concentrator and maybe some IV medicine and this, that, and the other. When somebody has a blood clot, that leg that Anitah Among has is not a sign of a blood clot. A blood clot is also treatable. When somebody has a blood clot, there is something, a medication that can be injected into the bloodstream, and it will go to the blood clot and squash it and just make it disappear so that blood becomes liquid and continues to move about like it's supposed to be. If it is stuck in a place where it will need a surgical procedure to get it pushed through or picked up and taken out, it is possible. So it begs then the question that, is Anitah truly with a blood clot or is it something else? Now, a few weeks ago, I brought a security alert before the parliamentary election, the speakership elections. I told you in a video that Anitah Among was poisoned. And she knew that she was poisoned. And she knew that she could not, because of the sanctions, she could not go abroad to certain countries. And so what she did was to call some doctors from Germany and North Korea, because those were the two countries they recommended that she gets treatment for the poison. She did call them and invite them to come into Uganda. Now, obviously, so many other things going on. Museveni not wanting her to recover because that's the purpose of giving her poison, because Anitah Among had done everything that Museveni wanted, and it is time to discard her now. Anitah Among did not proceed with a lot of the treatment because she focused mostly on becoming the Speaker of Parliament again. All the times they were butting heads with Honorable Mao, she had already felt it. She knew she had it. And so the Musevenis timed it just when it was right, that she needed to concentrate on getting very sick. They did start this corruption scandal to make sure they will keep her bogged down in Uganda, somewhere where she'll have no passport, will not be able to leave the country, and will have no way to get help. Therefore, Anitah must, under Museveni's eyes, just vanish. So Museveni would like he did to the rest of the other people before. Anitah Among, he doesn't want to say anything to anyone. Therefore, right in Uganda, right under his nose, under protection, Anitah Among may never rise again. Anitah Among will not go abroad unless she's on hospice, like they did Honorable Jacob Olanya. He was kept in Uganda with his passport taken away, with Honorable Gashumba, with Mr. Gashumba visiting every day to update Museveni about how much he's deteriorating, so that at the nick of time that he doesn't die right there, they would send him out on a very expensive flight. So many things make people today celebrate Anitah's condition. Why? Because of the way she made them feel. While she was Speaker of Parliament, a member of Parliament, Honorable Segirinya, Muhammad Segirinya, was in prison and ended up dying in prison without Anitah Among raising a single comment in Parliament and demanding for his release. That is just one of the worst cases right beneath her nose that you cannot begin to imagine or feel sadness for Anitah Among. Many people are rightfully going to celebrate Anitah Among's demise or condition, because while she had the power, she made sure, Anitah Among made sure that her husband, Magogo, has no opponent. Her husband, who has no business going to Parliament, no business. First of all, he's one of the executives of FIFA and all those whatever, the football team of Uganda. You know, they have all kinds of money. Somebody else can hold that position and serve the country rightfully and serve people. But no, it all has to be in her family. Anitah Among made sure that nobody opposes her. Nobody. The lady who attempted to was abducted, mistreated, told to act a certain way. She ended up not even agreeing to run anymore, because Anitah Among is too large to exist or coexist with opposition. Anitah Among is caught saying things like, don't give the Baganda numbers, something like that. I mean, who are you? Who are you? While Anitah is in tenure, okay, while she was Speaker, for many, many years, she made sure to stifle the opposition. Joel Senyonya has been a great, Honorable Joel Senyonya has been a great, I think he is one person who has stood up to Anitah Among several times on the floor of Parliament. But everybody else, shut up. You can't say this. Retract what you said, and all this and that and the other. You know, it is hard. Anitah she thought she was one of them. But let me tell you what NRM is. All these NRM people parading in Uganda, they're either for NRM or in NRM. And we're seeing the difference now with Anitah Among, because we now know, or she now has woken up to the fact that she's only for NRM. Because if she was in NRM, we would only get updates that Anitah Among has healed, that she was abroad, that she's, her condition, so on, so on, so forth. But because Anitah Among, like many Ugandans working for NRM, you are just for NRM. You're outside the circle. When the time comes, you will be gone.
Chesimanyi, oba Museveni onomulogo, oba abamukolera bebajega. Simanyi. Bantu mwe abakolera NRM mulemye okutegeera nti muli bakozi ba NRM, wabula temuli NRM. Ntegeerekese bulungi. Mwena abakolera NRM, naddala nga tuli omu ku abo akabinja k'abatuufu abafuga eggwanga lino. Kyolowooza nti olifuuka omu ku bo. Igwe ogenda kubeerawo nga mukozi, wabula togenda kufuuka omu ku bo, oba togenda kufuuka boosi mu kabinja kaabwe. Mwena abakolera NRM kiddamu, temuli NRM, muli bakozi ba NRM. Mwerabire. Bazzi bakozesa bannammwe. Bakozesa rokeeti, bakozesa olanya, bakozeseza abantu bangi ng'olumala babasuula ttale. Ne Kadaga, obaddewo nga bamukozesa gwa mwongi, obaddewo nga bakozesa Kadaga. Olwamala bayisizaawo missoni zaabwe ne bamusamba tteka. Neera n'ogaana okuyiga, ofunamu ekyokuyiga. Ne bakuwa obuyinza, naawe n'otandika okujolonga. Kati essaawa zino oli mu buzibu, oyagala tukuyambe. Nyabo, tetugenda kukuyamba. Era gw'omu ku bantu abagenda okufa, tukube embuutu, tusanyuke nnyo mukazi gwe. Weerabira nnyo, weerabira. Byonna bino ebituusiddwa ku bantu, ku baganda bo, bannayuganda banno obirabe. Baseginya baafa ng'ebitagasa. Bw'olanya balokeeki abantu b'omanyi obulungi. Nye n'ogaana okufunamu ekyokuyiga. N'okinabbukira ku bannayuganda. Kakati gw'oyagala tukuyambe. Nedda nnyabo. Nkusabira ofe n'okufa. Mukazi gwe watuyisa bubi. Sitaani talokoka. Ne bw'olikolera sitaani ebirungi ebyenkanawa, talisiima. Sitaani amanyi sitaani munne. Gwe wagenda n'oyagala nawe okwefuula sitaani, kitasoboka. Kakati kookirabe. Tubagamba ebigambo bino, temutuyita abalabu, bwe mutuyita abanyubenja. Naye mwena abakolera NRM, temuli NRM, muli bakozi ba NRM. Kano kabinja k'abatuusa akajja okusanyayo eggwanga, ne bw'okakolera ebyenkanawa, tolisiimibwa. Era kamaliriza kakusse, kasomala okutuukiriza missoni zaabo, nga bumala bukutte. Kigira nnyo bannayuganda kye kibalemye okuyiga. Mubakolera, ne babawa ssente ne babawa amaanyi. Naye olumaliri nga byonna bye bakuwadde babikuggyako nga n'obulamu babu. Ekimuganyo kitegeera. Kati ono maama bigodo simanyi maama Anitah Among. Gwe alabye ku bintu nga bigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga. Naye ne bakuwa amaanyi n'okinabbukira ku bannayuganda. N'otujolonga. Kakati essaawa zino mbaali bubi nnyo, tasobola kutambula. Fuba ofa. Fa. Otegeere banno kye babadde bayitamu. Kati essaawa zino oli mu kifiiringa, oli mu kujjusa, kibi kyasobola kuddamu. Baakukozesa kyaggwa, kazi gwe oli mubi.